Alright guys, what's up? This is Dalton from Dr. Fishing. So today we're going to be answering a question that a subscriber actually sent me on YouTube. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. And this is going to be take number 2 because for whatever reason, the first time I did this, the video got deleted somehow. But it's okay. We're going to get her done again real quick because I already have an idea what I'm going to say. So the question comes from Born Angler Fishing. He says, "Hey doctor, I want to get a boat that's under 10 grams for wave fishing. Not new, just a used boat of some sort. Please check your DMs on Instagram and I'll send you pictures of 3 boats that I have in mind." So I'm going on over to Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and list off the 3 boats that he wants my opinion on. Disclaimer for this video is that I'm not a boat expert in any way. However, I have grown up around boats and have a lot of experience with them. I've actually won a lot of awards in marine technology. So I do know about boats and I do have experience with them, but I'm in no way a boat expert. So, alright, so option number 1 is looks like to be a 99 Explorer 170 Tunnel V. It's got a 99 Yamaha 2-stroke 90 horse, Garmin fish finder, GPS. That's about all the information I get on that one. It looks like it has some safe lure in it too. Option number 2 is, I've never even heard of this, but he told me it is a Goodell Boat Industry boat. I don't know what, it's brand new, okay, and they build it over the border in Mexico and they ship it to Brownsville, which that immediately throws red flags in my head, and it looks like it has a 90 horse or something Suzuki 4-stroke, what it looks like to me. Then option number 3 is a Mayak Texas skiff. I literally have no information on that one. It's just a picture of the boat. And it looks to have some kind of, I'm not sure what horsepower, but a 2-stroke Yamaha outboard on it, around the same year range, probably late 90s, early 2000s. So, we're going to start off with the Explorer. And by the way, the Explorer, they want $6,600 for it. I have no experience with Explorer. I do know about them. I have read a lot about them. I'm on the Too Cool Fishing forum that's down here in Texas quite often. So I'm not too updated on Explorer. The cool thing that the Explorer has is a tunnel V, which means it's got a tunnel hole, but it also has the bow of it is a V. Me personally, this is just my personal opinion on the Explorer boats. I do not like how they look with that bow coming up like that. I like to call them banana boats. I don't know. I just don't like the look of them. But they do have a purpose in terms of performance. Now the performance reason for them is to cut through the water better and to keep you dry, because that, you know, when it comes up in the front, the water won't come over the bow. That's the point of that, and the V is obviously to cut through the chop a little bit better. Explorer's a good boat. I know they're built, I'm pretty sure they're built in Texas. I'm not too sure. I think in Fort Mansville is where they're built. They're supposedly a good quality boat. I read about them a lot. There's a lot of people that have them, so you know, if there's people that have them, you know, that says something. You know, that's a good sign that there might be a good boat. So we're going to go on to option number 2, which is that Goodell Boat Industry. I'm just going to tell you right now, don't mess with it. Think a little bit. $6,000 for a brand new boat. What do you think? What kind of quality do you think you're going to get? You know, if you're going to pay $6,000 for a used boat, like the other ones you're looking at, yeah, it makes sense. A brand new boat, though, no, don't even bother with it. You know, a Shoalwater or a Mayak or a Haney of the equivalents of this boat right here, that's a $20,000 boat, and the reason the $20,000 is because they're built here in Texas, they're a reputable brand, and they're a quality boat. They've been proven. This right here is built in Mexico. I've never even heard of that boat in my life, and it's $6,000 brand new. The damn motor on the back, that Suzuki, that thing's worth $6,000 alone, so that ought to tell you something. I'm not even going to talk about option number 2, because again, never heard of them, no experience with them. A brand new boat with $6,000, that's crossed out of the equation for me. Alright, then option number 3, the Mayak, I do have experience with. We actually own a Mayak 22 Extreme. It's a 2008 model. I've actually talked to Jimmy Mayak before, the owner of Mayak. Mayak is a very, very good boat. In my opinion, there's the top 3 Texas coast boats are going to be Mayak, Haney, and Shoalwater. Okay, Mayak being number 1. They're, well, I'd say they're pretty equivalent with Haney. You know, they're kind of edge and edge. Mayak and Haney are. Mayak is a very quality boat. They have a lot of experience in building boats. They know what's right and what's wrong. When Jamie Mayak invented the Mayak boats, you know, he wanted quality and he wanted a boat that could do it all, and that's exactly what Mayak boats do. The only disadvantage on the Mayak versus the Explorer is that it does not have a V, okay? When you're running across open bay without that V, it's going to be rough and it's going to be wet. If it's any kind of chop, it's going to be rough and it's going to be wet, okay? But on the other hand, I bet you probably get a little bit more draft out of the Mayak simply because it doesn't have that V-hull, and I'm going to assume it weighs probably a little bit less than that Explorer does. So yeah, I do it again. My experience with Mayak, they're very quality. We never had any problems with our boat. You know, the boat itself, we never had any problems with. We've never, you know, having any issues with it. It's a very dry running boat. I mean, it is a different model than the one you're looking at, but that's my experience with Mayak, is that they are a good quality built boat. As far as the boat goes, there is no worries with the boat, okay? Now, as far as the motors go, on both those boats, they both have the same motor. 2-stroke Yamaha from the late 90s, early 2000s. Let me just tell you something. I'm going to make an example, okay? I'm not sure if you're very up to date or know anything about diesel trucks. I'm a big diesel guy, so I'm going to use this as an example. The most bulletproof diesel motor that are put in the light duty trucks that everybody, pretty much any diesel guy will tell you, is the 5.9 12-valve Cummins used in Dodge Ram trucks. That is considered the GOAT of diesel engines and light duty trucks. The GOAT, in my opinion, for outboard motors is the late 90s, early 2000s Yamaha 2-stroke outboard. Those things are completely bomb-proof. I actually, the other guy, one of the guys that does the channel with me, Ryan, he's actually the reason there's an R in Dr. Fishing. He has a Express Center console with that 2-stroke Yamaha on it. That thing's bulletproof, dude. They've never had a single problem with it. As long as you keep up the maintenance, water pump, lower unit oil, you keep good oil running through it, whether it's oil injected. If it's oil injected, you know, keep an eye on that oil pump. If you got to mix it, make sure you mix it right with good oil, not some cheap Walmart oil. Make sure you get like Penn's oil or a Quicksilver or even Yamaha oil, you know, Yamalube. Just keep it up to date and maintained. Run good fuel through it, run a good fuel additive through it. That thing will run forever. You will never have an issue out of a 2-stroke Yamaha around that area as long as you take care of it. They are bulletproof, okay? So for motors on both of the boats, there's no worries whatsoever. I'm even a Mercury Evinrude guy, and the reason is because, you know, Mercury and Evinrude are built in Wisconsin, you know, and I like American-built motors. Yamaha's obviously built in Japan, but I'll be straight up and honest with you. Yamaha is probably one of the best outboard motors there is, you know. Even the new ones, like the Yamaha Show and all the new 4-strokes and everything, they are completely bomb-proof. I think the only Yamaha that ever really had an issue was the V6 big block HPDIs. Like the 225, 250, 300 HPDI Yamahas they made, the VMAXs with the high pressure direct injection. Those are the only ones that kind of have a little bit of a bad rep, but even then, they've built millions of those motors. There's millions of guys that have run the HPDI. Now, if you want me to tell you which boat I would go with for your concern of use, I would go with the Mayak. And really, it all comes down to personal preference, but that's my personal preference because of my experience with Mayak and the way that I know how they build boats, how quality their boats are. That is my personal opinion. I would go with the Mayak. It's $600 cheaper too. They want $6 grand for the Mayak. I don't see any reason not to go with the Mayak. The Mayak's a more popular boat than Explorer. They both have the same motor. And going back to the motor, when you go check it out, bring a compression tester with you. Plug it into all the cylinders, turn the motor over, make sure that the compression is in spec for that particular motor. And if everything checks out, do a little visual inspection under the hood, make sure there's no corrosion, and make sure just everything looks nice and tidy and good looking and clean. The motor's not going to be a problem for any of them, as long as they're taken care of. It's kind of hard to really tell you, be 100% which one I would get because I haven't seen them in person, because pictures on Craigslist can be deceiving, very, very deceiving. But from the information you've given me, my vote is to go with the Mayak. And Lucas Sanin, I don't even know how to say your last name, Sahinan? I don't know. But that's my answer to you, Lucas, is the Mayak. So thank y'all for watching this video, guys. If any of y'all have any questions for me, whether it's fishing related, even personal questions about me or anything, you can ask me anything. I will respond to you in a video to the best of my ability. You can either comment on any of my videos, make a comment. You can message me on Instagram like Lucas did, or you can add me on Snapchat here, Sperry8588, and I will answer your questions with a video. So thank y'all for watching another episode of Dr. Fishing. Lucas, I hope you figure out which boat you're going to go with. Good luck. So thank y'all for watching. Thank you for the question, Lucas. Until next time, this is Dalton from Dr. Fishing. We will see y'all later in a further video. Peace out. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, guys.